Taurus, welcome back to my channel. This reading is for Taurus that has a sun, moon, rising, Venus, or North Node in Taurus. Taurus, I have 3 cards that have been pre-pulled for you. You have the Hermit, 7 of Chalice, and the King of Cups. Taurus, your Hermit card came out sideways. I have accepted it sideways. So Taurus, the energy that I'm seeing is you are coming out of hibernation. You're coming out of staying to yourself, but you feel like you're not sure if that's something that you want to do at this time. I'm feeling intuitively, Taurus, that you have been avoiding someone or something, and you're willing to finally interact with this particular person that you've been avoiding, but you're not sure and confident if that's the right decision. With this 7 of Cups in reverse, that's telling me that you have already ran out of options. Something is happening and you feel like there's no other direction for you to go. You feel like you have no choices, no other choices. With the King of Cups, someone is willing to come toward you. That's what I feel intuitively. I feel that someone is offering you something or has offered you something, but you took a different direction. That's what I'm led to say. I'm led to say that you've had plenty of choices for someone or something, and you made a decision to go a different direction. But I feel intuitively that one of these directions that you chose not to go is still a viable offer for you. But I feel intuitively that it's not what you really wanted. Otherwise, you would have selected it in the first place. Let's pull some more cards from Tarot to see what else comes out. But I'm led to tell you that I feel like this is a relationship, Taurus. I feel like I'm reading for a Taurus that was juggling multiple people, and you chose somebody, but ultimately you feel like you made the wrong choice. And some of the other people or particular person that you chose not to be with is still on the market. But I'm led to say that you feel like you can't face that person, even though the person is there. With this King of Cups, this could be a male or female. I read for energies, not necessarily particularly sexist, unless I feel like I'm drawn to tell you that it's a particular sex. But this could be a man that's making an offer, or this could be a woman that's making this offer. But I feel like if this is a woman that has very strong masculine energies. If this is a woman, I feel like this King of Cups is a woman who has very strong masculine energy. So if I'm reading for a male Taurus, I'm led to say that the reason why you didn't go in the direction of this woman is because this woman intimidated you and made you insecure. You might have really liked her and you might have really cared about her. But when you were around her, I'm led to say, made you feel less like a man. Like, she was more masculine than you in terms of her energy. Not that she acted like a man, but in terms of like certain things. Like, for an example, she might have been a person who was very well established. She might have been a person who was emotionally available with this King of Cups. But I feel like it's the other areas that intimidated you was more so her abundance. I feel like if I'm reading for a Taurus male, I'm reading for a Taurus male that was not as accomplished as a woman that he chose not to pursue and went a different route. So you may be a Taurus male that was dating or juggling multiple women. The women in particular that you were juggling couldn't really be upset with you because you weren't in a committed relationship with them. That's what I'm led to say. Let's pull from Tarot and see what else comes out. I'm hearing that you want to see if this person is still single, but you are afraid that they may reject you because of the choices that you made and not choosing them. What else does Taurus need to know? This card came out first, so I'll accept it here. And then you also have... Okay. So you have the Seven of Pentacles that has come out in reverse. And you also have the Page of Pentacles. So that's confirmation to what I was saying earlier, because I did say that I felt like you were dealing with someone who was financially stable, more stable than you. And I'm led to say that normally you are attracted to people who are financially stable, but there was just something about this person's energy that intimidated you. So something that you was working on, you're no longer willing to work on it. And it makes me feel intuitively like this is a connection. Even though Seven of Grains, which is Seven of Pentacles, has come out in reverse, I feel like there's a relationship that you were in that you thought was a better choice for you. But I'm led to say that since you've been in that relationship, you've been having financial issues. You picked someone else that had money. I'm hearing you didn't go towards a different person because of their ceiling. It was something about their energy and their ability to be successful that was infinite. And it kind of scares you because you felt like you couldn't figure that person out. Okay, that makes sense. That's what I'm hearing. What was really intimidating you about the other person that you didn't pick was the fact that you felt like you could not predict their actions. So you were afraid of the unknown with them. This other person you thought was predictable. They were stable. But for some reason, since you've been with that person, you felt like everything has been difficult for you. You started having your own financial issues. That's what I'm led to say. I feel like because you've been having financial hardships since you've been in this new connection, you feel like this is some type of karma for you making the wrong choice. So I feel like I'm reading for a Taurus that's currently in a relationship, but you're looking at a different possibility. You're potentially trying to navigate leaving the relationship that you're in and going towards something else. Intuitively, I feel like after going through some type of financial hardship, you're trying to start over and get back on the right track. That's what I'm led to say. You're working towards rebuilding after taking a significant financial loss. I could be reading for a Taurus that took a credit hit, that had to sell some stock, I'm led to say. I feel strongly that I'm reading for a Taurus that you had to dip into your 401k, pension, and borrow against it. So you had a financial setback, and now you're trying to rebalance your finances and build again. What else does Taurus need to know? Or what else do I need to know to convey to Taurus? This is confirmation to the energy that I felt earlier before all of these other cards came out. The Eight of Chalices, which is the Eight of Cups. You left something behind, or you're planning to leave something behind. What else? The Emperor in reverse. Excuse me, the Empress in reverse has come out for you. There's something happening in this connection that you're in where you feel like being with this person has caused you to lose the abundance that you had. You feel like this person is too dependent on you, and whatever it is that this person was working on, or whatever it is about this person that you were attracted to, has been in decline. You saw them as an empress at one point, but now you see them differently. I really want to say you see them as toxic and overbearing. I'm led to say you also see them as clingy. You feel like they're clouding your mental space. They're affecting your ability to create. And you feel like that's one of the reasons why you had the issues that you had financially. I'm hearing you feel like this person stopped you from grinding because you were so caught up in being up under them all the time. That's what they wanted. That's what I heard. What else? Okay. You have the Four of Pentacles. And then you have the Queen of Candles. So you have the Queen of Wands. I'm glad to say that for some of you, the reason why I was picking up on this energy earlier with the King of Cups is this King of Cups is you. That's how you feel about somebody else, which is reason why this Empress popped up down here in reverse. Because you were in this Hermit energy, as I was saying earlier, but you're indecisive about whether you should pursue this other person that you rejected once upon a time. That's what I'm led to say. You feel like you made a poor decision with this other person that you picked because you miss this other person that you decided to reject. And I'm hearing that this person that you decided to reject didn't put up a fight with you when you walked away. You had a conversation with them, but it was something about their energy that still was attractive to you. That's what I'm led to say. Some of you walked away from someone thinking that you were walking towards this Empress, and then when you went into this connection, you realized that over time, you didn't see them that way anymore. I'm also channeling that I'm reading for a Taurus that left one connection to go to another connection. And now you're trying to leave that connection to go back to the person you left. I feel like I'm picking up on the energy of a Taurus that's scattered. You have a lot of people on your radar, or that was on your radar once upon a time. Somebody in this connection walked away and went to something else. And when they got where they were, over time they realized that they walked into an illusion. I'm hearing that you put somebody on a pedestal. That's why you were so interested in them. And then once you finally committed to them with this Empress energy, even though the Hierophant is not out, I feel like I'm reading for a Taurus that committed to somebody. This could be a marriage. You marry somebody that you put on a pedestal. And now you're trying to figure out how to get out of this marriage financially. I'm hearing that some of you have homegirls that you're talking to, because this Queen of Candles does not have to be a romantic interest. This could be a friend that you see as wise, that you're going to for advice about this connection with this Empress in reverse. So I feel like I'm reading for a Taurus that's trying to prepare to jump ship. And it's something that they're already in. You're already in a connection that you feel like you made a poor choice to get into. And now you're trying to figure out how to get out of it, because you already lost a lot of money being in the connection. That's what I'm hearing. You lost money while you was in the connection. Now you're trying to build your money back up, but you also want to leave the connection. For others of you, you could have been having marital problems or relationship problems because of your finances. And once your finances improved, this person morphed into the Queen of Candles. I feel like that's going to be for like maybe 1 or 2 people, if that. I feel like this energy is more so for a Taurus that realizes they put somebody on a pedestal and they're trying to navigate how to get out of this relationship. I'm going to pull one more card and then I'm going to close your reading. What else can you tell me about this energy for Taurus? You got 2. I'm going to accept them both. You have 8 of Pentacles and Ace of Feathers. And this 8 of Grains, which is 8 of Pentacles, landed across the page of Grains and a 4 of Grains. So this is definitely about your finances. You're trying to build your finances back up after losing money. And that's the truth with this Ace of Feathers. Okay. That's what I have for you today, Taurus. Namaste. Be well.